Although I had worked with a waitress once who would tell me like sometimes she'd go into the restroom just to quickly like finger herself. She said she would put one leg up on the toilet so that like if she came, like it drops into the toilet.
Oh my God.
Standing up over the toilet, just like fingering herself.
Who is this woman? Why am I not already friends with her?
Tammy. I haven't talked to her. Yeah, she was funny.
Oh my God.
I know. It's hilarious.
Guys, does anybody out there, has anybody jilled off in a public place before? This is a great question.
Oh, yeah. Email us at jillinoffpod@gmail.com.
We'll be sure to check the email in a month or two.
Have you jilled off in public? I've done it on the freeway.
Yeah, you know what? I think the only time I've ever done that or kind of flicked it a little bit is on the drive to Vegas.
Yeah, mine was to Arizona. So you're like out on the same thing, just out in the open road.
You're out on a freeway. It's very rare that anybody's really beside you for a long period of time. They might pass you, but nobody's really. But yeah, I had a dress I used to wear with like no bra, no underwear. And totally, if I got bored, I would totally start flicking it.
You ever play that game where like a big truck is coming and you're like, oh, wait till the last second to pull out?
Totally. Or you like kind of have flashbacks so I can sip of water. All right, so remember the guy that I was ghosting and I kept on like not opening his texts?
Yes.
All right, so I've been ghosting him since I believe August. But then I already discussed this on another podcast. Then he texted me from another number, and then that kind of, restarted the communication because obviously I couldn't resist. I needed to know who was texting me. So whatever. I was like, oh, all right. So yeah, maybe we'll hang out or whatever. So he likes to talk on the phone. Like I just said I was really busy and I need to find work and, I'm my bank account's starting to shrink faster than a dick in a condom. It's just, I gotta start hustling and put some money in my pocket, So
you went from,
and then he goes, so something kind of interesting happened to me over lockdown. And I was like, okay, what? And he goes, I got dick. And I was like, that's awesome. Good for you. I was like, so I was like,
did he ever mention being bisexual when you went out with him?
No, this was his first time. But it was interesting because I'm like, have you been literally texting me every week for 8 months to let me know the news that now you're taking the D? Like, I found it very weird that he's been seeking me out to then tell me this news.
What if all this time he thought you had a dick and that's why he's been texting you so much?
I do sound like I might have one. Sometimes I get that denim dick too when I sit down. It gets a little harder on the jeans as some of us ladies do sometimes, like they seem to be so open about sex and cool about it.
Dude, the gay world is awesome. You can go to the gym and get your dick sucked a lot.
I know, man.
And then you just leave and go home. There's nothing.
Yeah, I totally get it. But back to the lesbian experience. So you didn't even go down on a girl? You just received?
I didn't, no.
Oh my God, I have. I was like, I know I can do this. I'm going to prove
you did?
Yeah, of course I have.
I tried for a second. I was so bad. It wasn't even worse because I just had nothing. I just didn't.
I think about how many guys have failed giving me proper oral sex. And I was like, I know I can fucking do this. I'm going to prove to every guy in my past that this isn't that fucking hard to do.
I feel like I've talked before about a lesbian experience and you've never ever said that before.
I mean, I don't know if I ever have, but
did you enjoy it?
Yeah, because I'm so proud of myself for making somebody come, for like giving somebody pleasure. It makes me feel good knowing I can do it.
Yeah, those are the best guys to be with, the ones that really love.
Yeah. And because I love receiving it so much, like I also like I enjoyed doing it because I was like, yes, I know I can do this. I know for every guy who hasn't been able to get it done, I know I'm going to prove to him it's not that hard.
Wow, that's awesome.
Give it a try.
That's what sucks about Tahoe, guys. Like he like was just constantly like, can I go down on you again?
That's awesome.
But I can't make myself be into someone. I can't.
I know, I get that. So anyway.
I did something yesterday that I've never done before, and it kind of scared me.
Uh-oh, what?
Well, as you know, as I'm so excited to be bleeding.
Yes. Yes.
That's when you know you're not really into a guy after it's only been 3 weeks you've been seeing him, and you're like, please, can my period come? Because I just need an excuse to be.
I totally agree.
So awful. I also was like I said, I usually am early, and it was starting to get late. So I was like slightly worried. But so yesterday I was like, I went to the bathroom, and then I was like, oh, I got to put a tampon in. So I put it in, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, wait, there's already a string there. Like I'd already had one in there.
Oh, God.
And then I was like, well, it didn't even hurt to put the second one in. Like I couldn't even tell that there were two.
Oh, my God.
There's been too many things in my vagina post-go. I can't even feel. You would think it might hurt trying to shove another one. No. Just glided right up in there. Plenty of space.
God. You didn't lose the string from the first one, did you?
No.
God.
I got it out. I'm just saying, I would think if you tried to shove 2 tampons, you might feel it. It might be like, hey, this space is occupied.
No, that's you. Yeah, your vagina is clearly a 4-top, or it's got room for the whole family.
How many could This is what happens when all 5 of your 50 before 50 are dark-skinned men. Oops.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, last night, like I sit down and like me and that guy just started talking right away. Like the whole bar just got so friendly. And then actually it was kind of funny because then his friend accidentally like used the women's bathroom at the same time as me. So we like both kind of walked out of stalls together, and he goes, oh my God. Oh, wait. And he was trying to figure out if he was in the wrong room or I was in the wrong room. And I was like, hey, happy Pride. I was like, I'm just glad that I was just in here peeing while you were in here. This could have been way more like
that would have been so great.
Imagine.
If you took a dump and he's just sitting in the other stall, like being like, God, men are so gross. And then you walk out and he's like,
yeah, right? Like he just hears and then he would think for sure he was in the men's bathroom and I was lost.
What kind of noise does this poop make when it hits the water? I can't do it. I'm trying so hard.
It's like, no, it's, I don't know. That was a cluck.
A little splash.
Yeah. Oh my God. Unless it's like a, you know, one of those smoothie types who just comes like soft serve, then it makes like no noise.
I hate when it's like a painful one and then you're just sitting there and you're like out loud, you're just like, oh.
Oh yeah. Did I already say this last week on the podcast? Like, have you ever like like worked so hard to get the poop out that you've like leaned back so far that you've accidentally flushed the toilet? Like it's like you're like, oh shit.
Why are you leaning back? That would close the hole. You gotta lean forward and open it up.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll lean out, like lean all the way. I don't know why, but I'm pushing really hard. I'm leaning back, and then I'm also like straightening my legs and putting them in the air. Like I'm like,
I don't think you're pooping correctly.
Who would have ever thought they would be saying those words to me? To me.
My life heard of anybody pooping in that situation. Not even like a toddler.
I I think I do a lot of like weird things that nobody teaches you really in life. I don't know, or maybe I just didn't get the memo. I think there are a few lessons in life I've missed. Like, remember my hairdresser telling me a few years ago, like, oh, you're supposed to use shampoo like 2 times. And I was like, what? And then she's like, yeah, you should like shampoo like at least twice before you use conditioner. I always see, like, my whole life I've been like, shampoo, conditioner.
I've never heard that. And my sister's a hairdresser. I don't know if that's true.
Okay, but then you like, and then she's like, haven't you ever like read the back of a shampoo bottle? It does say like rinse, repeat. I'm like, but I thought they meant repeat, like you should shower again. Like you should try this again tomorrow. I'm like, I didn't think they meant in a row in the same shower.
Rinse and repeat every day.
I thought it meant come back tomorrow. Like, but then I have to admit this, okay? I have to admit this. So then I tried it. I actually was like, I'm going to try. And then it did lighten up my hair. Like it felt like, you know, sometimes I get that grease, like that kind of oil slick in the back of my head. But I do feel like when I use 2 doses of shampoo, it does make my hair a little nicer.
Okay, I've never read the back of my shampoo bottle, and I'm definitely going to when we stop this podcast.
You know what, Jen? This actually makes me feel really good because in that moment I was like, am I the only person who doesn't shampoo their hair twice in a shower? Like,
I've literally never heard of it before.
Me neither. Again, guys, please write us. We just need to know if we're the only ones not getting the memos on these things.
Rinse and repeat. Oh my God.
So yeah, anyway, so I'm clearly not doing anything in the bathroom correctly.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Seems to be the room where all the problems. I can't poop, I can't shampoo properly. Like,
what about the stepping stool by the toilet? Have you? Okay, so I went to a guy's house a while back, and when I used the bathroom, this is the first, and I know these are, I guess they're common because when I told another friend, they're like, yeah, you got to have a stepping stool. It looks like a little kid's stepping stool. And what people use it for is when they go to the bathroom, they put their feet. It's almost like the Asian way of going to the bathroom where they think you're supposed to put your feet up to. But that's not what you want to see at a guy's house.
No.
A pooping stool.
I've definitely seen those. I mean, that's one thing I miss about dating Bubble Boy is he had that deluxe Japanese toilet. That was a nice one. But you know where his stepping stone or his little stepping stool was? It was in the kitchen, so he could reach the high shelves.
He did not really have a stool.
Yes, he did. I promise. He is short, but I adore him anyways. I don't care about height. But yeah, his stepping stool is in the kitchen. You can't reach the freezer. It's not that bad.
I just need some ice.
Christina, can you reach the cups? Like,
oh my God.
Oh my God.
I wonder why nobody wants to date us. Look at us, just fucking clowning everybody.
I know, right? Even this new guy is like, oh my God, you're not going to blog about me, right? And I was like, oh no, I stopped blogging about my dates in like 2013. Will I talk about you on the podcast? Oh, 100%.
Will I talk about you getting some deep? Oh, that's a different guy.
That's a different guy. Oh, yeah?
That was a good one.